Right, y'all, we back. Me and the gang, we back. Sorry for the delay. It's been a lot of stuff going on, Mother Nature, all types of crazy stuff. But we're back. We're gonna do 3 through 5 for y'all. We're gonna try to run through it quick, but you know how we get, so let's just kick it off. So we didn't talk about episode 3, so I want to know how y'all felt about the beginning of episode 3 when Kanan woke up and saw Symphony sitting in his drawers on the computer doing his little work school project. How y'all felt about that?
That was so Jody and Melvin esque.
That's how I felt about it too. Like, what in the baby boy?
Right, the baby
But he
boy.
wasn't like Melvin.
Yeah.
Though. He wasn't disrespectful like Melvin. He got his shit when he seen Kanan. He got his shit up, got together. He wasn't trying to be all out in the open like that. Melvin was asshole naked.
Scrambling eggs.
Exactly.
Scrambled eggs.
All
Yeah.
right. What do you guys feel about? Okay, so I put like Rock want Kanan to maintain school, but do y'all think he gonna stay in school? Cause he only 15 years old, but the way that things is going, he could care less about school at this point. We've seen him in school twice. That's it.
I don't think he's going to maintain staying in school. I just don't think
Agreed.
so. I don't see it. I would be pleasantly surprised if they kept him in school because, the they always try to make it seem like, you know, the young black male just is not smart and just drops out of school and sells dope. You know what I'm saying? Well, a
Right.
lot
And I
of
feel like it would be dope if he did
if
stay in
if he
school.
stayed in school and you know, kind of like Tyreek.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
But it, kind of the foreshadowing that we get with the following episodes is kind of leaning towards he ain't finna stay in
He's
no
He don't.
school.
flunking out because he's not doing good at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What did y'all think about the Connect Dean when he was sitting up in the what you want to call it, the old folks
Bingo
home with his
hall.
mom? I'm gonna call him. I can't call him Dean. I'm gonna call him D'Angelo Barksdale because I know him from The Wire
Right.
and Bob from The Walking Dead. So when I get like used to a character, they always
They,
gonna be
they
perfect.
always gonna be that.
So
They always
how
gonna be
y'all
that.
felt
Just like-
about him?
yeah.
Go ahead, Claire.
Um, I want to see more of him. I think I really I don't know. They didn't. I
No,
thought
but
he had an interesting backstory.
if you listen to Kanan's narration, he said he was described him as silent and violent. So
Right.
I feel like that's gonna come into play somewhere down the line.
Yeah, he sure did.
Oh yeah.
So what
Okay,
y'all think about Rock cutting it to his bodyguard? Y'all think that's gonna resurface about her giving him the money to give up Unique's pickup spot?
Man.
probably,
Yeah, for sure.
probably, absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. So, what do y'all think about Detective Howard finding out about him having? I didn't get exactly what the cancer was, but he's dying.
It's
So,
it's a
how do
it
y'all
was a
feel about
form of leukemia,
that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Aggressive. From mine.
right? And then,
From
like I said, this is 19. This is what 91. So they didn't really have the technology that they had
right.
now.
Right.
That was pretty
exactly.
much
That's
your
what he
ass if
was
you got
gotta
that
do.
diagnosis.
Yeah. They trying to do what, a bone marrow transplant.
Exactly.
Right.
They was asking him to contact his relative. Okay, so listen, it's crazy because I got stuff I want to ask, but it's all in episode 5.
Yeah,
So
Five.
I was about to say you about to jump to
You
number
yeah,
about
five
so
with
I'm
this.
just
to
Now
trying.
I
I'm
know where
trying
you're
to keep
going
it.
with this.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep
it
it.
laid the groundwork for
Yeah,
at least for his character, it
Mhm.
laid the groundwork
and
for
when we
everything that's
get
about
to
to
it,
happen.
I'm gonna just wait till
Yeah.
we get to it. Okay,
Right.
so also Jukebox girlfriend, her name is Nicole. Well, I'm not gonna say her girlfriend, but her one thing.
Mhm.
Um, she wants to come to Southside Jamaica, Queens. In episode 3, she asked Jukebox, "Hey, I want to come to Southside," and Jukebox was like, "Why? Like, ain't
Why?
nothing there for you to see." I think that's going to come back, and then that kind of ties into episode 5 too. So I'm gonna hold that off also.
Right. But I will say, Jukebox is easily becoming my favorite character.
I
Really?
like Jukebox a lot.
I really like
her. I
Jukebox
like the
character.
actor. I think she's
Yeah,
dope.
because it still got me thinking of how she goes from this to where she was when she's first introduced in the
Right.
original Power. Because
Right.
she's eventually gonna become a cop somehow.
I think I got an idea about that.
Yeah, I'm interested to see like how that transformation happens.
I got an idea about that. I also put a little mental note too that if you get a white girl a dog, then you can get some head. Clear.
Wow.
I'm gonna
I ain't gonna touch that one.
The only reason why I said that is because that's what happened. Like he
no,
got her the dog.
that's literally what happened.
He got her the dog, and she was like, "Oh well, I'm gonna suck your dick now."
You know what? Thank you.
Okay, so what do y'all think about the little small? Okay, so I wrote down, Jukebox got her own thing going. She don't want nothing to do with the family business,
Right.
as far as like selling drugs and stuff. She got her thing where she steal clothes and stuff.
The boosting.
What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that's gonna play into her storyline more down the line? Because I think
don't.
it is, because it's dangerous.
I don't. And the only reason I think she's boosting is for that studio time, and that was her goal. I think it was a means to an end, but like I said, I ain't gonna comment no further because that goes into episode number 5.
Everything is in episode 5.
Everything is
right.
So
that's what I'm running through them, so we're gonna get there quick.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Detective Howard betraying Unique. When Rock went to go meet him on the beach and they was talking, why do y'all think that he was so quick to take the information from her, and he just was in the whole meeting with Unique acting like he wanted to take Rock down?
I think that was answered in number 5.
Yeah.
There's something that we didn't
There's
know
a reason,
but there was
why.
something there. There's something there. So
there's something there.
Right. We'll get there. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta. I think I know what like your theory is about Jukebox. I'm thinking the exact same thing. We'll get to it. We'll get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about Crown Camacho, aka Lil Quincy? How y'all feel about him?
Lil Al, be sure.
Lil right.
How y'all think he doing? I think he doing a good job.
I think he's a very disposable character. Like he's gonna be a casualty.
Definitely gonna be a casualty.
Eventually,
Lulu cut him off quick.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think about Lulu knowing his way around the studio? Y'all think that's gonna come into play somewhere down the line?
I do think that's gonna be a big part of his character moving forward, though. I think he's about to try to take it a little bit more serious. He might become Jukebox manager or something along the lines of that.
Okay, I'm gonna say what I got to say because it's a part of my Jukebox theory. Okay, what do y'all think about Marvin going through Jukebox stuff when he was going through her shit? What was he looking for?
I have no idea.
I have no clue.
And the
he
thing
got
is,
caught.
He got caught, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what the purpose of that was. She didn't do anything to lose his trust,
right?
I just thought that was just some random maybe parent shit.
But she don't really trust him.
Right.
They have a horrible relationship with one another.
Yeah, because she don't be really wanting him to know her business, give her
closer,
rides, nothing.
She's closer to Rock than she is her father.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Okay, what y'all think about Uncle Marvin and Kanan making a secret alliance and Marvin giving Kanan these 8 grams to go sell? What y'all think about that? Y'all think that he was doing too much, or this is
okay? based on everything we know, even include, I'm not going to talk about 5, but even we've seen 5.
Right.
Right.
He's doing too much.
Way too
He's
much.
doing he's like doing stuff totally against what Rock's wish. Even though, damn, I can't talk about that right now.
Okay, because I got some stuff written down for that in 5. Okay, what about? Okay, so Juke is clearly the smarter out of the duo of her and Kanan.
Facts.
Because she was the one who, when he wanted to sell his product, she told him how to do it, what to charge him, how to cut into people. She told him the whole 9, like, and she don't hustle in that way. So I feel like that dynamic right there kind of takes me back to how she used to talk to him in the first Power. It was like she was always on his ass, like telling him what he need to do instead of like him being, it was weird.
Do you know?
Not weird, but
it makes it seem like Juke is like older than him. Like she's schooling him right in front of our eyes.
Like
she's his mentor. Like she knows the ropes, and he just trying to get in where he fit in. And I don't know if they got her older than he is. I don't know.
I think they the same age.
They got to be. I think
they got to be. They in school together.
But that don't mean they the same age, though.
But it's like she's light years ahead of him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kanan, I keep forgetting. I be having to tell myself he's only 15.
15. Like, is he 15 or 16?
Yeah.
We gonna get to that.
Right. Okay. So, hold up. Let me see. And I think this is gonna play into the future. Kanan mentioned to Juke how famous wasn't built for this life, and I feel like that's gonna come into play later down the line, because we've seen instances where they be talking about business and famous would be around and they would try to include him, and he would be so off into rapping or other shit that it's no never mind to him. So he made a comment like, famous not built for this life, but my nigga D Wiz, this is the type of shit he was into.
Right.
So I just feel I made a little mental note. I feel like that's gonna come into play down the line. All right. So now we're on episode 4.
But it seems like every clique has a little clown, and that's him.
That's true.
He's the clown.
The clown.
He's the clown.
Okay. Episode 4, we get to see straight from the beginning how treacherous and how brutal Unique can get, because Kanan explained that the guy that he was twisting the ear off and all that type of stuff was his man.
That was his man.
Like from day one, they did everything together. And that's even though, and I feel like he kind of crazy, because the nigga was crying after he just did all that type of shit to dog. He was crying at the end of that.
Said, I love you too and everything. He already gone.
But I think that just goes to show us what type of character we dealing with when it comes down to him, and how treacherous and brutal he could be. What y'all think about Rock missing the dinner, the Tuesday night dinner that her and Kanan does every Tuesday to spend with Symphony?
Oh yeah, Kanan was pissed about that.
He was too pissed.
Big.
But you know how it be when like single mothers, when they sons and a new guy come around, they don't like that.
They get jealous and protective, and the kids is like, nah, not with my mom.
Think about Marvin taking the dog back.
Hey, you know what? That whole sequence was weird to me.
I feel like it too, because I thought he liked her.
And soon as he got it,
and
was over.
The switch just.
But I feel like that wasn't like the first time he got it. He had to been fucked. She already gave him head, so it's like I don't know. I didn't get it. It was weird to me too. Like the fact that he was kind of like, I don't want you to touch me, bitch. This my dog now. You ain't feeding it.
He was cold. Like,
he was
what
cold.
are you doing? Why you cuddling with me?
It was like
niggas don't cuddle. Find them niggas to cuddle with.
He did.
My
he was
God,
like, "What, you want me to leave my dick here too?"
That shit was crazy.
He cut into her crazy, but it was like a switch. Like, he can go from being charming and being thoughtful, and then he can go from I don't give a fuck about you at all. So that's something to kind of pay attention to too. What y'all think about famous sister Jess? Because she give me opportunist vibes. She give me she's willing to do whatever with whoever that's gonna do what she needs them to do at that moment.
But at the same time, Lulu is crazy about her.
I feel like he really like her too, but I feel like he gonna have to let her go because she gives me like horror. She gives me like I said, opportunities. Pick me. I'll do anything to get me and my brother to the top.
Yeah, it's
he gonna. I say this because you know me and my prediction. Lulu gonna end up killing either her or the producer guy. One of those two.
The producer guy gonna get it, but him and Lulu been friends since high school. Not saying Lulu got any type of alliance with him or something like that, but just
one of them two is gonna die from his hands. I say that.
Agreed. What do y'all think about Unique cutting into Davina about the stash spot?
Man,
because he used her weakness with her mom.
Man, that was crazy. That was crazy.
She didn't really want to give him up though, because even after that, she was like,
nothing happens to
Kanan doesn't have nothing to do with it. Promise nothing's gonna happen to Kanan. But she still gave it up.
Once Kanan finds that out,
I don't think he will.
You don't think he gonna find out?
Who gonna tell it?
I'm gonna wait till we get to episode 5.
All right.
Okay, so what y'all?
Because it's been okay. We'll talk about
it. Go ahead.
I mean, there was an agreement between her and Neek. There was nobody else around, so the only person that would tell it was her or Neek, and they ain't gonna talk like that.
Yeah, but
I think Unique might tell him down the line to set him off.
I'm gonna wait to say what I gotta say. Okay, what y'all think about Unique hitting the stash house with Kanan inside?
That was fucked up.
Man, that was rough.
That was fucked up.
But that's on Marvin.
Doing too much. Doing way too much.
Yeah, it's
he done crashed the whip.
They did that all wrong. All wrong.
Horribly wrong.
Not paying attention, all types of, it wasn't nobody else you could have got outside of Kanan.
No, but first off, look, if you moving that much stuff, it's more than 2 people. You got to have people watching the door, and you got to have people loading, and it's one trip.
Right,
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back and leave one person there. That was just too careless.
Sloppy,
like you don't do that much money. That's your stash house, man. If you have a stash house and it's only protected by 2 people moving it, that's just unrealistic. Like niggas would have the whole block on watch. Any cars coming in and out, you know what I'm saying? They own it,
right?
And you ain't gonna leave a teenager there by himself with no gun.
That's not built like that.
That's not built like that.
No experience, no nothing. Just I'll be back.
Man, that was just too dumb.
What do you guys think about Symphony being the one that's teaching the after school classes that Rock signed? What's the name up for? Kanan.
Oh man, did we jump to 5?
No,
was that happening?
No, that was at the end of 4. That was at the end of 4.
Okay. All right. I think they're forcing Symphony on to Kanan.
On Kanan?
They're forcing him on him. Not the writers, the story, like the Rock. You know, Rock is forcing him on him. Like eventually
he asked him, I want you to like him, and
yeah.
I mean, because Rock was getting thrashed 80% of that episode.
What episode was it? Was it 4 or 3? Yes, they
It was
fucked like
one
4
of them
times in that
episodes.
episode. That's true.
She got thrashed in the beginning, the
She,
middle, the
she was
end.
getting scraped the whole episode.
Yeah, she loving on some Symphony. I always want to call Symphony Unique and Unique Symphony. I don't know why.
And because he light skinned, he looked like a unique.
Boom. We on 5 now. Now we can get into the
Okay.
Here we go.
Everything is open game now.
Now we can get into the meat and potatoes.
All right.
Rock finds the shirt.
That was the dumbest shit ever, man. As soon as he threw that shirt underneath the bed, I said, "Oh, that's the dumbest nigga. He don't clean up. She do his laundry." As soon as she did that, I'm like, as soon as he threw the shirt, I said, "Oh, she gonna find it."
Well, I could see a 15-year-old boy thinking that if I throw this under my bed, my mom probably not gonna find it or whatever. But she does your laundry.
You could put the shirt in a shoebox and then the shoebox under the bed.
I would have took that shirt off when it happened, and I'd have threw it in a dumpster.
Somewhere. Yeah,
that wouldn't have made it home. And especially if I don't do my laundry, mom gonna see that with the blood in it. I threw that shirt away and went home and just threw something else on. When he threw it underneath the bed, I saw, because there's no way you can throw it. You can throw it in the hamper. She's gonna find it.
Right. He's so careless. So fucking careless.
You see the way she looked at that motherfucking shirt when she found it?
Yeah.
Oh, she was like,
the fuck?
I said, "Oh, somebody about to die.
Somebody about to go. Somebody about to go."
And she's so smart that even though she don't got like the all the details of what happened, she knows Kanan was there when whatever happened with Marvin at this stash spot. She was able to put those pieces together.
That's that motherly intuition right there.
I blame Rock for that though. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
She said, "I want the stash box moved today," and you gave it to the most irresponsible motherfucker in your clique.
But it would have worked out if the dog that had the runs didn't have the runs. It would have worked out because he knows.
It probably would have worked out, but you gave direction to this motherfucker to carry it out to the responsible nigga who just happens to can't make it because he got the shits.
Right. Yeah, Marvin's definitely the fuck up.
I'm not. Look, I don't want the Lulu say, "Lulu, get this shit moved,"
or Lulu watch go with Marvin, something like that.
Something.
2 people and one of them is dumb than a motherfucker.
Look, but Marvin is the muscle. That's the thing. Like sometimes when he does certain stuff, I can't believe he's so careless. Because you're the muscle, you're the one that does.
And they established that too. They established that with number 5, with him beating up Lulu, him muscling the dude out of his apartment.
Yeah,
they established that he was that's why he's around.
He the enforcer.
He the enforcer.
He's definitely the enforcer. Okay, so what do y'all think about the dynamic between Lulu, Rock, and Marvin? Because we seen the sibling dynamic, meaning Lulu and Rock, they gang up on dumbass Marvin, and he the oldest. But you can tell that he really didn't like being reprimanded by his sister at that table and all the shit she was saying to him. And then after that, him and his brother, they get into their fight, which I thought was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny as fuck to me when siblings fight. Like, that shit is hilarious to me. But we saw how that dynamic. Do y'all think that's going to come into play later on down the line? Because I don't think Marvin liked being the sheep, the black sheep, and being talked to the way he was, and then both siblings is against him.
What I think is going to happen.
Here we go.
I think at some point Marvin does something to prove his worth as far as thinking, and he gonna fuck something up. He is on the road. He is an accident waiting to fucking happen.
I still feel like that he's the Tommy kind of it, meaning like he don't think all the time, but when he really needs to come through, I think that he will. When he really needs to come through, I feel like
he gonna come
up.
I hope you're
I
right.
hope so.
I
but
really hope. I hope you are right.
he's looking real dumbfounded right now.
Yeah, it ain't looking well for
And
dog.
see, it's like we all know Rock's the boss, right?
Right.
Can you imagine as a man, your younger sister talking to you crazy, and
Man,
your younger brother supporting your sister?
That's what I was trying to. That's what That's what I'm saying. Like the sibling dynamic, I can tell from his point of view, being the oldest, and you the brother, not the sister, because sisters fight. But the oldest brother, and you got to take orders from your baby sister. Yeah, I feel like he don't like that too much.
And he can't touch Rock, so him and Lulu exchange words. They quick to fight.
Now, when they was fighting, it was some stuff mentioned in that fight that I wonder, did y'all catch a little better than I did?
there was a lot of fighting in this episode.
So Marvin, no, Lulu told Marvin, you did a bid, and you the reason why you did that bid. That wasn't our fault, nigga. That was on you. And then, and then Lulu ended up saying also that somebody fucked his baby mama, and then what do you say?
He said somebody from the Knicks, and then he turned her out to the entire league.
Yeah. So what I want to know, what's that about? I heard it, but I'm like, what?
And now that you mentioned, that's maybe why he was so cold with the white girl, because of that experience.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just heartless now when it comes to females, because Lulu did bring that shit up.
Did they ever mention anything about Jukebox's mother?
No, and I feel like that's still a part of a story that we still gotta unravel and find out. Yeah, because they haven't said anything about her. What do y'all think about Kanan being love struck and blaming Scrappy instead? Because when you said that Kanan's not gonna find out, he pretty much found out. He just don't got the confirmation because Juke was trying to like pull his coat to it.
Like,
and that's why I said he's not gonna find out, because he's in fucking denial. He don't think his girl will ever do no shit like that, and he pointed at Scrappy.
This gave me vibes of the first episode, and I hate that Kanan keeps doing this dumbass shit and be trying to take matters in his own hands when he don't know what the fuck is going on at all.
That give me Tariq vibes. That give me sit your ass down, please.
That's the reason they're in that predicament right now, because of that. Taking that matters
and that's probably why he took such a liking to Tariq when he met him, because he reminded him of his dumbass when he was his age.
But what tripped me out was the dynamic between Juke and Kanan when they was talking about this whole situation. Like, Juke warning Kanan, like, look, it's a lot of secrets and stuff out here you don't want to know.
Yep.
And Kanan came back like, look, I know your secret, so you better chill out. And it was a kind of dynamic. Like, actually, Kanan talked to Juke in a way I've never heard. He's always nice and cousinly to her. He's never mean or out of pocket. She always be hoeing all of them, but he always, for the most part, kept in mind with her. But this time,
right,
got into her ass crazy over Davina. Like, look, don't even go there.
But I'll say this: her saying that's confirmation for me of how Jukebox as a character gets to where she is in the present day.
Yes.
So what was revealed at the end of the episode, Jukebox knows.
Yes.
I feel like she know.
She know two things. She feel like Davina is the one who did that, and she kind of really know what happened to D-Wiz.
Right.
So she knows two things. She knows a lot more than Kanan do.
That boy.
She's smart enough too. She was smart enough to. She's smart enough to see that D-Wiz got in the car with Lulu and keep that shit to herself. She has not told nobody about that.
Right.
What y'all think about Kanan asking Rock to teach him how to cook crack?
And she did, man. God,
she did, yeah. But I think, you know what? It's it's almost like as a parent, if you're gonna do whatever the fuck you gonna do anyway, at least do it under my eye.
It's giving me Tasha teach me the fucking game. Like it's giving me that. Like Tasha the
It's
little
literally that. It's
She,
literally
she
that.
also Rock also mentioned if something happens to me, you need to know how to take care of yourself.
and he brung that to her. He brung that up, and I think that was the point of her finalizing like, okay, I'm gonna teach this boy how to cook this crack. He made a good point with that part because she did say that she wanted him to learn how to fend for himself if she wasn't around. Okay, so we know that Kanan, Detective Howard, is tailing Rock, but sees Kanan, decides to follow Kanan, while Kanan is trying to go run up on Scrappy to confront him about the whole stash house being ran up into. What do y'all think about that altercation before I ask this important question?
It's a reason why they call him Scrappy. He ran
This is
into
right,
ass whooping.
right.
He ran up on the ass whooping.
And he has like a disdain for Kanan. Like I feel like he feel like Kanan is spoiled, one of those spoiled ass kids that think that because your mom or your dad the boss, everybody gotta, bow down to you.
From day one, like their first interaction at the stash house, it was like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You know
But
what
yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying?
babysitting.
Yeah.
My thing was, I wouldn't think that he would actually try to fight Kanan, being that his peoples is who they is. Like, if you beat this boy ass, even though I doubt that Kanan would say, scrap, he would hold it down enough to lie about it. But I'm saying, like, I thought he would have a little bit more respect for it. But I guess the street cred is worth your life.
Scrappy said that though. He said, I ain't no hoe. I gotta represent. And the
Yeah, he
whole
did say that.
time he told him in the argument, like before they used, like, look, man, I know Rock didn't send you, man. So I'm giving you a chance to get the fuck on.
Right.
Right.
He
Right.
told him, he warned him. He was like, you don't want this.
Okay. At the police station.
Oh boy.
When
Here we go.
He showed up to pick Kanan up, and he found out Kanan's birthday, August 15th, 1975. And he looked up, so I paused it, y'all. He looked up DEF CON's
He looked up the baby dad. Yeah.
Yeah,
Supposed.
so it showed his incarceration date, when he went in, and all his convictions. They was like it was September something 74. So it was right before Kanan was born. So I'm wondering,
what's this
my
got
mind
to do
is
with
saying Rock wouldn't do that. That's why I ain't believing what I'm thinking. Like, what the first thing that come to my mind, like, is he thinking that Kanan is his son or some shit?
Immediately.
When he was talking to Kanan, like, yeah, your mama used to love me and stuff, I thought he was being an asshole, like just talking shit.
When he looked up that date, I said, "Ooh,
yeah."
That was wild to me because I thought he was just being a fucking asshole.
No, he hit that.
What do y'all think about
he
was
he was scraping that.
Before the symphony, it was a band playing.
Because he need a bone marrow, and now that we know,
there we go. I started to mention this earlier.
Out here, how we think that's gonna play out? I don't see Kanan giving this nigga
damn
bone marrow.
I don't wait. We thinking the same thing, June. I'll let you say it.
I don't see that happening, but I see a decision where it's either gonna where Kanan's gonna be like no, or the mom gonna be like no, I'm not giving consent because when he said I didn't have no distant relatives, I don't have no relatives around here, this, that, and other, and then now all of a sudden
you got a son.
Now you have a son, and the first thing I'm thinking was, that's the only person that can give him this bone marrow transplant to help save his life. Yeah. Now, I think they're going to play on this. I don't think it's going to happen, but
I think they're going to try to get it. But it's
for sure. I don't think Rock going to let it happen, though.
I don't think Kanan's going to do it because somewhere in these episodes in seasons, Kanan is gonna turn into a cold-hearted bastard. He not giving up.
Yeah, right.
Bone
Something
marrow.
is gonna happen that's gonna set him off.
It's gonna be the Davina. It's gonna be something with Davina because I think this episode showed how head over heels, which we kind of was getting like little bits of it, but he's head over heels where he's even willing to go against what his cousin, who's he always trusted, what she has to say, is going against what she said because he feel like she wouldn't do no shit like that, and she did some shit like that.
I'm thinking it's something totally different that's gonna set him off.
What?
Losing Rock.
Oh, Rock is definitely getting killed somehow in the length of this series.
Got to.
I'm thinking that's gonna set him off and make him this cold-hearted person.
But I could see him being angry with her when he find out that Deathcon is not his dad and it's this fucking cop. I could see him being angry as hell.
I can see him being upset.
Yeah. Y'all ready for my I do this once an episode.
It's some wild shit coming here.
Clever, crazy prediction of the day. I don't think he's gonna get the transplant, but I think in some way Howard is gonna get help very big by Jukebox.
By Juke?
That's wow. How do you?
Because I listen. This is how I'm thinking. This is what we know. Eventually, as an adult, she becomes a police officer. The only connection to that goal is Howard.
True.
And they are family. And I'm pretty sure that she knows that they are family. You see what I'm saying?
You think
that's Kanan family. That ain't Juke family.
You think like a weed smoker.
I said what I said.
We gotta. Some. I wonder how
stand by it. You stand on it, Claire.
I stand on it. I stand 10 toes on that.
All this stuff gonna come back. We're gonna talk about this in the future. We gonna
let one of these end up. Watch one of these end up happening. I'm be talking all this.
Waiting to find out if Davina is Sean's mom. That's one of your theories.
Yeah, that's one of them.
So I don't think
I'm still holding on to that.
I don't know. Okay, this part that I'm about to ask you about. It made me sad.
Okay.
I felt, well, first off, I want to say when Juke and Nicole was in her room doing all that stuff, I knew they was about to get caught. For the simple fact is, this bitch never locks her door.
No.
Then you got a mom who like to just come in your shit. She do it. She did it like 2-3 episodes already. She just come in your room. You in there y'all done fucked in there. Y'all making out. Y'all was bound to get caught. And she mentioned in like 2 episodes prior that her parents was not okay with same-sex relationships. Like she made a little like they're not okay with everything.
Right.
And then let's remember, this is the 90s. This was extremely taboo during that time.
It's not common back then.
No, I know
not
that.
accepted
at all. But
at all.
I felt so bad for Juke because I felt like, she's in it. She already don't have a supportive dad. Her mom's not in her life. You got this girlfriend. She got 2 parents, and the way that the mom talks to her, I just felt like it made her feel
like a monster. Like she was,
like a monster, like a freak. Like
now, the lady that plays Juke, she tore that shit up. She knocked that shit out the park. Her reaction,
her acting, acting, it made me feel for her. It looked like a deer caught in the headlights that was just like, I don't know what to do. And those words seemed like they was piercing her soul.
They were.
They did.
And she played that shit to a T. I felt for her like, whoa.
Yeah, I did too. I felt so bad for her. I felt like this is the starting point. So, okay, now I can say my theory about you.
Okay, let's get it.
I think that Juke, I don't think she's completely gone over the edge, but I think this right here is the starting point, right? This is
Because
what's
she ended up being pretty ruthless herself.
this is what's gonna bring Nicole to Southside Jamaica Queens,
It's
because
got
now
to,
they
because she
can't
can't go over there.
she can't be over there. So Nicole is, you know how white girls is, they define you. She gonna find her way over to Southside Jamaica Queens. And this is when, see, I'm like, okay, yeah, y'all lucky her parents find you, because I feel like if Marvin was the one, he gonna blow her. He might do something wild like that. Like,
Yeah.
I could see it. Whatever she gonna come, even if it's not Marvin, something bad gonna happen to that girl. And you gotta think that's Juke's only safe place is with that girl. The girl she encourages, she feel like Juke gonna be a famous singer. She make Juke feel like she can do anything, and she don't know what she really come from. So I feel like something happening to her is what's gonna drive Juke over.
That's gonna set her off.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's what I think. Okay, and then basically the end of the episode is Rock teaching Kanan to cook crack and Rock pulling up on Scrappy. So I got a theory about this too.
I do too. I'm not buying him turning on her at all.
I don't think
Because
so either, just because we didn't see the interaction
and
inside the car.
then at the beginning of the episode, she's like, okay, I want to go on the offensive, but I want to get in his head this time.
I want to
And
know
they was
what
talking about how Scrap is the most loyal person. Like, she would do anything for Rock. I'm not believing that for 1 second.
I don't believe it either, but don't sleep on Unique, because he's smart too.
I think Scrappy's going to die.
He's definitely
And the reason being is, how do you go to talk to Rock and then you join the other side? That's a plan.
Yeah, that Rock set up.
That's a plan that Rock said. It was what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but I feel like he's just a lamb sent to the slaughterhouse. Like, it's just like, we need you to do this.
Oh yeah, he gonna get sacrificed for the greater good.
In the process, he just dies. But this is what I need you to do, and that's why I said Unique is smart, because I feel like he gonna use this to his advantage of whatever he can, even though this is a game that Rock is playing. He's smart enough to know that Rock is on his head. Besides that, he already knew in the beginning that Rock was behind all the shit that was going on. His spot getting hit and all that. He knows that it's Rock. Yeah. So little things. What y'all think about her in the doing the two-story apartment thing with the upstairs and the downstairs? What y'all think about that? It's giving me Carter vibes.
Yeah, give me that new Jack vibe.
That's that New York shit. They did shit like that where they took over buildings and shit like that, man. That ain't, that's New York shit.
I get her logic of why that she wants to do it, but I would hate. To me, being in the building is like, I need something I can easily get out of. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like being in the building is like being in a fucking trap.
But she has a plan for it, though. Like, she's going to drop the shit down the chute to the next apartment.
That's what I said. I get her logic of, like, why she feel like it's going to work. So how do y'all think that's going to play out, too? Because I think that Uncle Marvin wants corners. He not really with this building shit. And the reason why I say is because even when he was, if y'all mentioned, Marvin whole thing was, we need to clap back. We need to clap back. And he wanted corners. And his deal with Kanan was for him to give Kanan the 8 grams and Kanan to talk to Rock about giving him more corners.
Right.
And when she was telling him her idea, he sounded like it was, I mean, he looked like okay, but it looked like he was kind of like apprehensive, like, I feel like we need to be on the street.
Right.
Right.
What else? It seemed like Kanan is starting to like Symphony.
Yeah.
I feel like him calling Symphony to pick him up from the precinct was a test to see if he could trust.
So I feel really like call me anytime, anything you need. Okay.
Symphony fucking up.
You said he who?
He fucking up.
Why?
Well, Rock don't play that shit about her son. You better come clean with it. Like he said, I ain't gonna mention it, but if she asks me, I'm gonna tell her. But that means she's going to find out, and he's gonna tell her, and that's gonna fuck some shit up.
But I think Kanan scared Symphony a little bit because he was like, you don't know her. When she get mad, she burn all this shit down. And they like did a zoom in the Symphony face. And see, he didn't seen her be with him, but he's never seen her be angry with him. And
Yeah.
I think that kind of like made him a little apprehensive a little bit. Like, I don't know if we moving too fast or if I want to,
A lot of these people are going to die.
You think Symphony one of them?
Absolutely, he's gonna go.
I don't know.
I think she's gonna
we
cut
got a
him
lot
off.
more
though.
Symphony.
Yeah, I
I think she's gonna
think
cut him off.
I think Rock gonna put that work in.
Oh,
think-
she might have to. That'd be a goodie. If she have to be the one to kill him.
I don't know if she's gonna kill him. But I know
she gonna G money that boy.
I think she's gonna cut him off. I don't think she's gonna kill him though.
That'd be a goodie.
Yeah, she gonna G money that boy. Let me say this though, because I want to address it. It seems like it is a overwhelming negative response to this spinoff so far from people.
But
And-
according to 50 Cent, the views up. So it's like y'all hating and watching at the same
I
time.
don't get it, because like this is by far the best acting we've ever got in any of the. We had to sit through Mary J. Blige and my man who was the basketball. The acting, it was horrible in Ghost.
Nah, I ain't gonna let you do my nigga Zeke. my nigga Zeke is the best thing on Power too.
Zeke was fucking up. No.
I think I need to tell them what I know. Looking
I'm
at
just-
no, the
you go-
acting is horrible in that one. in comparison.
When she finds out, she's gonna be mad. Oh no, that was terrible.
It was
That-
like
that
it was
nigga
so bad. It was like
that nigga was
that
trash.
looked like they did that in one take and just said that's the one. Y'all wanted to shoot this scene
I think
over?
they did it more than once, but that's all they was gonna get.
That's all
from
they was
God,
gonna get.
So they just have to keep the
Zeke
first
was-
one.
Zeke
They
was
was
not
just like, we
it.
gotta keep it. But even though Zeke acting is bad, it works because it's so funny. Like it works. And now Mary J. Blige shit, I feel like because she's Mary J. Blige, people is turning a blind eye. Her horrible acting.
Everybody loves Mary.
Everybody loves Mary.
So she can do
She
whatever.
done got y'all through some dark days.
Yeah, she can fuck some shit up, and it's okay.
And that's what I'm saying, because everybody's saying, "Oh, when Tommy and Ghost about to pop up, when Angela about to come
Okay.
up." Like,
Here's the thing about it,
I
right?
don't see Angela Valdez. The fuck?
Here's
Right,
the thing.
fuck her.
Here's the thing about it, right? I've heard people say that this shit was terrible, right? And
right?
if you ask the person, if you ask most of the people why it's terrible, they say it's slow. And I'm the first to say it is slow, but it has to be because it's a backstory. Backstories have other stories. So it leads up to where it ends, where it leads up to. So there's going to be build up. These motherfuckers want to see 50 and Ghost link
I
next week.
personally don't feel like it started off slow. I feel like the first two episodes was like how they needed to
3
be.
was slow. Episode 3 was
Yeah,
very
that was
slow.
the one that was slow for me.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, episode 3 was a filler episode. That was just to tie up
Mhm.
loose ends and shit like that.
They
But I
had to
feel
fill
like
that episode with thrash, and that's why.
when Power first came on, it was not busting every
It was
episode
slow.
like that.
Like I said,
Power didn't get really cracking until season 3. That's when everything built up. Now Ghost, it just was a build up. Like all this, it has to build up to where we know these characters, we're invested, and now we get the payoffs from everything we sat and watched and everything that built up. That's what I feel
Sure.
like a good show is. Come on, I sat through 8 seasons of Games of Thrones to find out who the fucking heir of the throne was. If that's not no slow watching, I don't know what the hell is. And they had all types of subplots and all types of
Uh-huh.
stuff. But I waited till the end to figure out who was about to sit on that throne. It's worth the payout.
Yeah.
Some episodes, some shows, but I feel like 50 ain't gonna do us dirty.
No, I think people are just impatient.
Very impatient.
They're very impatient. They got to give it a chance.
It's a lot.
I
It's
just
a
feel
lot
like
less
people
shooting. The killing is less frequent, but like top notch acting. Like June said, like the young ladies playing jukebox is
Yeah.
I want to see her get more roles after this.
No,
Yeah.
she just did a Aretha Franklin movie. I want to see it because she's in it. I want to see it. She plays one of Aretha's
That's dope.
sisters. It just
That's
came
dope.
out over the weekend.
I didn't know that. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
watch that now.
she's getting booked, and I think that's dope. Also, Courtney Kemp just got a whole Netflix deal to where she
I
can
saw
put
that.
out all types of content. So them power people over there working. They got
Yeah.
renewed for season 2 already. So whether people like it or not, it's gonna be a season.
It's staying. It's around.
Yeah. So
I'm
now
all for it, man.
I'm all for it. I'm thoroughly enjoying this spin.
I hope people don't shit on Force. When Tommy's
Tommy shit gonna be dope though. I'm sorry.
Tommy's might be the best one.
Tommy's is coming.
I'm anticipating Tommy's to be the best one.
Yeah, I am too.
It's called Force. They already shooting it. I've seen like pictures and of like on the set already. I know that book 2 is filming at this moment too. I think they supposed to be coming out like around November.
Yeah, November. They come back November.
See, I don't know when this comes back on. Did it say at the end of the episode?
No. Wait, no, I don't think. I don't remember.
Because I know we get BMF in September, and I want to review that.
Ooh,
Y'all don't mind.
I'm on that.
Hey, sign us up for that. We
Yes.
we want to be right here with you when you do that.
Yes.
And I'm gonna holler at y'all when we get off camera, whatever. Because since this is the mid-season finale, gotta talk about some more content.
Okay.
We're ready.
Thank y'all for watching. This was a long episode. We said we was gonna keep it short, but y'all know how we do. Thank y'all for watching it with us.
We
Y'all
wrapped
boys-
up 3 episodes though.
3 episodes in less than an hour. That ain't bad.
That's not bad.
That was good. Y'all boys tell them where they can follow y'all at.
You can follow me on Facebook at I think they're June Whitfield. You can follow me on Instagram at Mr. June 48197. Subscribe to Hank Nation TV on YouTube. Subscribe to ASG Radio. I do ASG Radio on Mondays. So check us out. We talk about everything: sports, battle rap, hip hop, music, you name it. With my boy B Foster, check out his channel, B Foster, on YouTube, and that's it for me.
So you, Clay.
You can find me on Facebook at Aaron Clever Turner. Find me on Twitter and Instagram at This Is Clever Kid. I said shout outs to T's Big Mama TV. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
Shout out to Unc, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. ASG Radio.
To everything they said.
They just dropped shout out to Hank Nation and Plug City. They just dropped a brand new interview with Sin Crawford. That was a fire interview.
Oh yeah.
Fire interview. Make sure you check that out.
For sure.
Flying to Florida this weekend, man. I am back in the battle rap scene. I am excited about that, man.
Is that a pay-per-view event?
There will be a live stream that will be available for purchase.
What's the league name?
Bombs First Battlegrounds. Bombs First Battlegrounds. Yep. 3-round battle.
Y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. And also, I want to get into ads. So if you got shirts, merch, you want it to be wore anytime we go live, hit me up. Big Mama Cita TC on Facebook and Champagne Mommy on Instagram with 15 eyes.
15 eyes.
15 eyes. Remember that.
You put the first 3 eyes in, it's just gonna autofill. It's gonna pop up.
Or you can do this like me. All right, y'all, but we out of here. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. We out.